Hi, I'm Brian from 45 Blast. In this video today, we're going to show you how to install our compensator on the Canik TP9SFX. So first, you're going to receive this in the mail. Thank you for being part of the 45 Blast family. There's a couple things in here we want to point out. First, we're going to send you a great instructional pamphlet here that's going to show you exactly the steps that I'm going to demonstrate today. Next, we're going to give you a little swag. Of course, we're going to give you a 45 Blast sticker. We want you to put this somewhere so your friends and family can see it, be proud of that. Next, we're going to send you some of our screws, and we're going to send some extras as well, just in case you run into any problems. And then next, of course, is our compensator. So you're going to have two parts to the compensator. You're going to have the compensator itself and then our pick rail. So, quick, easy steps for installing this. We have our TP9SFX here that's unloaded and safe as we work with it. First step is going to be installing the compensator onto the frame of the TP9SFX. So first, we're going to slide this on. This compensator was built specifically for this handgun model, so it should slide on really easy. You'll feel a little bit of firmness, and that's because it's just designed perfectly for the end of this frame. Stays on firm and make sure that it's angled properly as you shoot it. As you're installing this compensator, one thing we want you to watch for that's really important is as you slide this compensator on, you'll notice at the bottom of the frame there's going to be different ridges with the design. We want to make sure that this compensator fits just perfectly up against the last ridge, and so this pick rail can slide right into that depression. So again, make sure that that's lined up well, with that being a point for you to look for. Next, you're just going to get your pick rail and you're going to slide it in. When you're sliding this, that's the exact sound you want to hear, a little bit of it snapping into place. And then you'll notice as I installed this that along here that it's sitting completely even and flat. And that lets you know that it's seated properly. If it's not, make a few adjustments, put it back in and make sure that's completely flat. Next, we're going to be installing our 4 different screws. We have 2 small screws that we recommend using a 3x32 inch Allen wrench. And we have 2 longer screws that we'll show you a little later that we recommend using a 9x64 inch Allen wrench. So after the compensator and pick rail are in, we're going to start by installing our 2 pick rail screws. Our pick rail screws are actually going to secure the pick rail to the compensator itself. So as you're screwing these in, we want to make sure that they as they're threading, that they thread in nice and easy, and that it ends up really flush with the pick rail. And again, we just want to do a firm hand tighten. We don't need to worry about torquing it down too tight, but it should be firm. So let's make sure that's firmly installed there. We'll install our second. Same principle applies. Make sure that that's threading in nice and easy as you're going. If you run into any problems, make sure that you unthread and look, see if there's any burrs or problems there. But again, firmly tighten that in, and that's going to stay nice and in place. Next, we're moving on to the side screws. These are our longer screws. We're going to install these, and the purpose of these is going to actually hold the compensator onto the frame of your handgun. So these are really critical, again, that they screw in without too much effort. They screw in evenly, and you get them all the way in, and then again, firmly install it. Give it a nice turn. Last one. Same principles apply for this. And start that thread. Again, we'll use our 9x64 inch Allen wrench here. Get that installed. Once you get those tightened in, we recommend you just run this slide a few times. We want to make sure it doesn't have any obstructions. It's lined up well. It's sliding. It's firm here on the end of the frame, and you've got a beautiful new compensator on the end of your SFX. Again, we want to refer you to our instructions that we send, as well as on social media or our website. We are so grateful for you joining the 45 Blast family, and we hope you love your Canik TP9SFX Compensator.